Hey guys, E2I here, and welcome back to another video. Now today, I'm going to bring you guys a video on all of the 10 brand new confirmed legends on FIFA 17. Now these were actually announced yesterday at Gamescom by EA Sports themselves, and I'm going to be doing a whole ton of videos today on all of the information that we did actually see at Gamescom, including the brand new game modes coming to FIFA, some new celebrations, new skill moves, a load of stuff like that. I'm going to be doing probably 2 or 3 other videos today, and there was a video earlier on today with a football challenge video recreating some famous goals, so go and check that out if you haven't already. But getting on into these legends, we start off, well, you guys can see all of them on screen, but we're going to start off with Carragher, obviously the ex-Liverpool player. I believe he played all his career at Liverpool. Very, very good defender. Now the ratings haven't yet been confirmed, so comment down below what you would give these ratings for these players. Carragher actually retired like only about 2 or 3 years ago, so pretty quick for EA to put him into the game, but he read the game very, very well. He technically he was a very good defender, one of the best defenders who's ever played in the Premier League, and yeah, he actually is now a pundit for Sky Sports. Him and Gary Neville on Sky Sports are pretty funny, and they're actually going to get a hyperlink on FIFA 17. But next up we have Del Piero. Now this guy here, he's won the World Cup, he's won the Champions League, he has won the Serie A, played for Juventus for most of his career. I think he also played in the Indian Premier League and also in the Hyundai A-League in Australia, but he played most of his career at his peak for Juventus. Very, very good player for Juventus as well. And yeah, he should definitely have a very, very nice card as a centre forward. They haven't actually showed the positions, but I will tell you which positions they do play in. If you didn't know, Carragher was a centre back if I didn't say that. But next up we do have Rio Ferdinand, one of the best defenders to ever play in the Premier League and indeed in the world. Very, very good defender. Played pretty much all of his career for Man United. I think he started off at Leeds and was the most expensive defender in the world for a very long time, transferring from Leeds to Manchester United. I think that was when Leeds were pretty good though. And yeah, Rio Ferdinand, he won pretty much everything you could win with United. He won the Champions League, won the Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, pretty much everything available to win. He ended up winning it, and yeah, one of the best Premier League defenders in history really, and he'll probably have like 89, maybe even 90 rating overall, which is pretty good. Next up we have Hernandez. Now this guy I've never really heard of before, the only one in the new list of legends I've not heard of, and that is because he played back in the 80s and 90s for Mexico. I'm not sure what clubs he played for, but I know that he won the Copa America with Mexico and was also the South American Player of the Year, I think 2 years in a row in the 80s. So I'm not really too sure about him. If you do know anything about him, maybe if you are Mexican, then do comment down below. But yeah, I'm not really too sure what rating and stats he will get. We then have Petit. Now he played for Arsenal, Chelsea and Barcelona. Wasn't too good for Barcelona, didn't really settle in there, but for Arsenal, he is definitely a legend for them. And Arsenal have so many legends on FIFA though. They've got all of the Invincibles pretty much other than Henry. You've got Lumberg, Vieira, Sol Campbell, loads and loads of defenders from them as well, the likes of Lehmann and players like that, and Perez as well. So many Arsenal legends. Petit's going to be another one. He was a defensive midfielder playing back in the early kind of 2000s and late 90s for Arsenal, and also for Chelsea and Barcelona, as I did say. I think he left from Arsenal to go to Barcelona, didn't really have the best of times there, and then actually transferred to Chelsea. But yeah, very, very good defensive midfielder, and he'll get a lot of strong links to a lot of the other French legends on this game. We then have Puyol. Now I think he's probably going to be the highest rated of all of these new legends. I think he will probably have maybe 90 or 91 rated card. Now, obviously, he played as a centre-back for Barcelona. If you didn't know that, he was one of the best centre-backs of this decade, really. Very, very good defender, and he's won everything available to win in football. He's won the World Cup, I believe, with Spain in 2010. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he won that. He may have retired from international football then, because he retired, I think, in 2014. And yeah, he played all of his career at Barcelona, starting all the way back in the late 90s. Played very, very long time for them, but obviously Barcelona have won pretty much everything. He was a very key player in that. I think he was their captain, so yeah, he won the Champions League, he won La Liga, won pretty much everything available to win. We then have Paul Scholes. Now he obviously played for Man United as a centre mid, and Zidane actually said he was the best footballer in the world, or the best midfielder in the world. I'm not too sure, but he was an outstanding player, very, very good passer of the ball, very, very good volleyer of the football as well, and yeah, he will probably have maybe 89 or 90 as an overall rating with amazing passing stats. And yeah, he should be a great legend on the next FIFA. And there aren't actually that many like English legends on this game when it comes to kind of midfielders. There are quite a few strikers. There aren't really that many midfielders though, but yeah, having a new one is pretty good. We then have Solskjaer. Now he is Norwegian. I think he's going to be the first Norwegian legend on the game. Same with Hernandez. He's going to be the first Mexican legend, so there are some cool new legends there. And yeah, Solskjaer played for Manchester United for I think most of his career. I don't know if he did play for any other teams, but he actually scored the winner in the Champions League final. So he obviously did win the Champions League. He also won the Premier League and pretty much all the other trophies available to win in English football with Manchester United. Very, very key player there. I believe he was a striker. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't really watch football around that time because I was very young, but I believe he was a striker. And yeah, he was very, very good. I don't really know what rating he'll have, maybe 87 or 88. Do tell me in the comments down below what ratings you would give these players. And finally, we have a legend who was actually announced a bit too early by the club that he used to play for, Estudiantes, in Argentina. And I actually talked about this in a video recently. It is Juan Sebastian Veron. The ex-Man United player didn't really have the best of careers at United, though. Did also play a lot for Lazio and some other teams in the Serie A. That's where he did play most of his career, I believe, in the Serie A. And yeah, he was a very, very good player for all of those teams he did play for. I'd predict probably maybe an 88 rating overall for him. I think that may be what he has been given, because Estudiantes, as I said, did tweet out a picture of his card. I'm not sure if it did have the rating, but I seem to remember it did have an 88 rating. I'm not too sure on that, but very, very good legend, Argentinian. He is a midfielder, probably going to be a centre mid. And yeah, he's going to get a hyperlink to the likes of Crespo, Zanetti, players like that, which is pretty good. Always good for building hybrids. And also he's going to get a strong link to Messi and stuff like that. So that is pretty cool for building some good teams. Because although there are some great Barcelona midfielders, people like Busquets and Iniesta aren't really that good on FIFA. Obviously, they're very good in real life. Obviously, Team of the Year, Iniesta is very good, but their kind of base cards aren't that good. So if you do want a strong link to Messi for kind of like a very, very, very good team, like one of the best possible teams on FIFA, then Sebastian Veron could be a good player for that. But yeah, he's going to be a great legend on the new FIFA. So that is the 10 new legends. We have got Carragher, we've got Del Piero, we've got Ferdinand, Hernandez, Putty, Puyol. We've also got Paul Scholes, Solskjaer, and also Juan Sebastian Veron. So they are the new legends. And yeah, comment down below if you are looking forward to using these new legends on the new FIFA. Are you going to be using them? Do you think you may have enough coins on the new FIFA? Are you going to be spending a lot of money on FIFA points? I don't know. I think I may be dropping a large amount of money on some FIFA points for the new FIFA, because I want to do a really big pack opening when the game comes out. Probably like 12,000 FIFA point pack opening. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, comment down below which legends you are most looking forward to. Drop a like on the video, and we'll have another one coming out in the next couple of hours on the 2 brand new Ultimate Team game modes. So stay tuned for that. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel for notifications, so it tells you when I upload a video, there should be a little button. If you are watching this on your phone, if you go onto my channel, there should be a button that you can click, and that'll notify you, actually send you a pop-up notification on your phone when I upload a video. So if you don't do that, good idea, especially for when I'm streaming, so you do know when I stream. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.